Hello, everyone. I hope if you can hear me, mega love shout out to all of you there. And I actually apologize that I wasn't able to feature Lovingly Lulay number 10 last week because of some technical problems. However, we are back and we are just lucky. Di ba? Hindi ko alam paano ko pwesto yung okay. Kasi yan o, nag-i-echo. Mamimili ka lang sa buhay eh. It's either mag-e-echo ka or hindi. Di ba? Di ba? Hello, HK Amazing Grace. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Kailangan kong tanggalin ang connection at baka mamaya biglang may tumunog dyan, mga chururot dyan. Yan, di ba? Kumusta na sa lahat? I miss all of you because, di ba? Oo nga, first honor. Naririnig ba ako si Sikoy? Ang ating sounds. Kailangan kong lumapit. Kailangan ng up close and personal. Diyos ko. Pineapple, di ba? Ayan. Anyway, kumusta po sa ating lahat? And I just want to, parang ang gulo ng buhay ko ngayon. I would like to inform everyone that my first article on the column Nursing the Nurses, or Nursing the Nurse, is already out starting August in One Philippines, UK. So for all of our friends who are United Kingdom based, who live there, please do support my column, Nursing the Nurse. At syempre po, meron po tayong pa-poll dyan sa taas, nakapin po, kung to fight for. Malalaman natin yan kung to fight for ba kasi that will be based on the letter sender for tonight. And it is our number 10, Lovingly Lulay. Ipaglalaban ko. Ipaglalaban nga ba? Kasi ang sabi niya, kailangan daw niya ipaglaban. Well, let us find out kung kailangan po bang ipaglaban kasi maraming mga naniniwala na you always have to fight for your feelings, for that special person. Pero minsan, ang circumstances or your present situation creates a challenging, if I could say, a challenging role kasi hindi lahat ng mega love shoutout JEG Vlogs. Thank you so much. Yes, salamat. Hindi kasi lahat ng bagay pwede nating idaan sa kasabihan, sa lessons given by the old people na dating nakaranas ng mga experience. Kasi in life, as I always mention, there is no manual except the Holy Bible, or if you believe in other religious beliefs and practices kagaya ng Quran or yung mga holy readings, hindi kasi pwedeng idaan ang buhay sa isang manual. Bakit? Kasi we do not hold, parang nahirapan ako sa aking microphone. Kasi we do not hold the reaction and feelings of the other person. We can only vouch for ourselves, pero hindi yung pwede mong sagutin yung sasabihin ng isang tao or yung magiging reaction ng isang tao. Kasi sabi nga, we are all created as a unique person. There is nobody like us. So I am unique, you are unique, everybody is unique. And every one of us have our own nerves and neurons that we try to use, and they all developed differently dahil nga iba-iba yung mga pinanggalingan natin, and that is how vague and powerful science is para mag-explain ng mga buhay-buhay sa atin, diba? Kaya I cannot say that this is a common problem. I cannot even classify it as a unusual kasi every one of us is unique. And I would like to read a quote that we will try to reflect on dito sa letter sender natin. Kasi ang nakita kong quote na possible na related dito is that you cannot start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. Diba? You cannot start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. So para po sa lahat ng mga nakabasa po ng One Philippines UK, thank you so much for supporting. The first article for the column Nursing the Nurse is out starting this August, and it is a monthly magazine for Filipino British community based in United Kingdom, and hopefully the response will be positive. We would like to promote mental health especially for the frontliners na nakakaharap ng stressful situation, especially during the peak of pandemic and the ongoing after effect. Kasi kahit na po lahat vaccinated, yung after effect na naibigay nito sa bawat isa, lalo na sa mga kababayan natin na marami-rami na rin yung mga nagbuwis ng buhay sa kanilang profession. And I am one of those who were lucky to not to contract the infection. I worked for 18 years in Saudi Arabia, and I was able to work with the SARS, MERS-CoV 1 and 2, H1N1. Andyan po yung foot and mouth disease, nagkaroon po rin doon ng endemic on certain regions in Saudi Arabia. And unfortunately, dahil sa main ang hospital na pinagtatrabahuan ko, most of the patients coming outside Riyadh, they all come to see the main hospital sa Riyadh. Kaya kahit saan silang galing ng area ng Saudi Arabia, we get to be in contact with them, at nandun din po yung iba't ibang klase mga infections na parang I could not tolerate taking the risk or testing my luck, dahil nga iba na rin yung naging effect ng COVID-19. And at some point, I have experienced tested 4 times dahil nga nagkaroon din tayo ng mga patients na hindi natin alam, and some patients hindi rin natin masisisi dahil hindi sila ganun ka-educated sa sitwasyon nila at hindi nila alam yung factor na nagtitake ng risk against sa ibang mga pasyente na kagaya nila at yung sa mga staff na na-expose sa kanila. So, I think it's just a matter of thank you sa paharang. It's a matter of educating and at the same time supporting kasi hindi mo rin masisisi meron din mga ibang staff na nagiging judgmental pero it goes on to certain factors na interlinked sa mga nangyayari. So let us all begin with our letter sender. And our letter sender, unfortunately, it's a male. He's not able to identify from which country, but I am thinking probably a foreigner, but I'm not sure because I did not edit the letter. I mean, I did not translate the email. It's as is. So yun na yun. And he knows he's listening right now, or probably if he's, I don't know which part of the world they are. Thank you so much, Aliyah Bayaga, for coming. Adam's Apple, thank you so much. The Hearty Food officials, thank you. Thank you. And I will be sharing the letter sender, and all of you can actually connect with each other. Kaya you can just go ahead, mga kalalabs. Lahat po kayo ay hindi na po giniginaw dahil nagkaroon na po kayo ng Levi's jacket. Diba? Maglablaban po kayo dahil lahat po kayo dito ay aking mga kaibigan. Ayan. Hindi po muna tayo masyado mag-music kasi alam niyo na. Pero we will see later. Kasi kahit hindi ako naglalagay ng music, ano pa rin nagsi-CPR pa rin. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Ayan, may letter sender tayo. So, let us see. Yan, di ba? Yes, Adam's Apple kasi for the sake of our subscribers who are in other countries, especially in the United States, United Kingdom, and Ireland. Yes, Ireland. I have friends who are actually following at nagbe-BG-BG lang din sila kasi nga sometimes if I speak in Tagalog, nagme-message sila na, what are you talking about? Kaya yun. But if in case I receive your email in Tagalog, I try to translate and then I coordinate with the letter sender na gano'n ang mangyayari kasi baka isipin nila binago ko. And with their permission, syempre. And then they are aware when I'm going to feature the letter. Kaya, eto na po tayo. Mag-start na po tayo. Ayan, di ba? Medyo lalayuan ko kasi malaki yung aking Hindi ko po kasi pwedeng ilagay yung yung wala akong printer kasi. So, I have to rewrite it para at least feel na feel, di ba? Tsaka, I actually have a compilation yung mga sinusulat ko dito. Di ba? Yan. Pwede po kayong magbaba ng bahay. G's Garden and More, thank you for coming. And pwede po kayong maglablaban dyan. Magbabaan po kayo ng bahay. May mga jacket na po kayo. And every now and then, titinan ko po kayo. Makantay lang po kayo kasi hindi ko naman mapuputol agad yung pagbabasa ng letter. Pero pwede po kayong dikitan po dyan. It's fine. Okay? Yes. Okay, so we are now on the number 10, Lovinglylulay, Ipaglalaban ko. And today is August 6. So actually, it's still August 6. And the letter goes, Dear Lulay, Congratulations to your channel. People like me who is in need of help will really benefit from your advices. I was able to watch your first episode, Mrs. Orchid. It was really unique. Thank you. Well, you know why I am here. I needed to make sure if what I am about to get involved with is really worth it. I met this girl 3 years ago. We had a relationship and it was a good one. The reason why we broke up is somewhat falling out of love. After that, we never had a chance to reconnect. I lost track of her whereabouts and buried those feelings in a shoebox. Until before pandemic, I heard a name that rings a bell. I thought I buried those feelings, but I was wrong. I saw her, my jaw dropped, and even gagged so hard when I learned she is going to work in the same building where my office is at. At present, I have a girlfriend, been with her for almost a year, but my buried feelings for my previous girlfriend before her suddenly popped up. Am I being reasonable? I think I am, since she came first before my present, right? I mean, I need your help on this. How am I supposed to tell my present that I love the previous? She looks really amazing. At the moment, most of the time we just chat as we belong to different companies and that most of us are working from home. I love my present girlfriend. However, my feelings with the previous is out. The urge to have her back again is strong. I don't want to end up with the wrong person. How am I supposed to explain it to my present? I still show her the same me because I don't want her to think that I am cheating, as I know I am not yet. But how can I explain this to her, to my present girlfriend? It is difficult for me as we don't have any issue as yet. I don't want her to be suspicious, but I want to continue what we have on my first relationship. Please help me. Love, lovingly confused. Okay, so it is interesting when we all end up with a person and somehow our feelings paused, thinking that it is over, and then you parted ways, and then you had the opportunity to cross path, and then finally realize that you have not ended the feelings that you had, or probably you to the other person, but what about the other person? I mean, with Mr. Confused, and I know you're listening, I read a quote earlier, and it says, "You cannot start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one." In short, you must move on, or you must try to contemplate on the feelings that you are having because you have not moved on and you have not given that previous feelings of yours a closure. So before you make a move, I would like you to contemplate on something. You mentioned earlier na you ended up as if you were falling out of love. Most of the time, for us na nagkakaroon ng ganong instances, masyado tayong naniniwala sa dala ng panahon or sa hangin na pagod ka na, kailangan mo nang itigil, or yung salitang magpahinga muna tayo. In reality, and let us not base it on the fairy tale that we have been watching on the teleserye or on the Philippine movies na stop muna tayo, tapos pag nagkita, magkakabalikan. Kasi our feelings, my partner's feelings are not the same when facing challenges. Hindi pareho ang reaction ng bawat tao. And my feelings can be intense, but base it on the other person, hindi siya intense. So each of us have a unique gauge para masabi natin na this is how much I love you, or this is how much I care for you, or this is how much I think I would stop. Kasi laging sinasabi na having fun is not playing with feelings. Having fun is something that would create a positive aura or a positive attitude or a positive environment, pero it doesn't include playing with feelings. And I know that you are trying to affirm, make an affirmation na are you are you going to, or are you not going to be or not to be, 'di ba? Yun yung mangyayari. Is it to be or not to be? The consequence on that is you were telling na wala kang problema at wala kang issue sa present relationship mo. And you said that hindi ka pa naman nandadaya or nag-cheat dahil probably your gauge on cheating is something that you have not done anything physically intimate, if we should say. Pero the mere fact that you are planning and you know that it is going to hurt the feelings of your present girlfriend. You know that. Bakit? Kasi you need somebody's affirmation na tama ba yung gagawin. You need somebody na alam mong hindi ka sisisihin. Yun yung gusto mong mangyari. Gusto mong mangyari na kailangan meron kang kakampi para hindi ka makonsensya doon sa feelings mo. Let me ask you something. What made you, or what made your feelings with your previous girlfriend? Hindi na natin pwede i-connect yung girlfriend na salita in the first place. Bakit? Kasi natapos na ang relationship ninyo. Kasi the mere fact na meron ka ng bagong relationship, it means or it meant that you finally accepted the fact that you have fallen out of love from the previous, 'di ba? What ito yung gusto kong malaman eh. What made you think that your feelings from your previous relationship, I don't want to associate it with the word girlfriend kasi your present is your girlfriend. Now, wala nang past girlfriend kasi it's your ex. You moved on. That's why you jumped onto another relationship, a new relationship, and you spent a year with it. And there must be a reason why you fell in love with your present. Or let's cut the chase, no present, that you fell in love with your girlfriend because the other one is no longer your girlfriend. You ended up the relationship dun sa previous. Dahil na-mention mo nga, nalilito ka ngayon dahil there is something that made you want or made you like the woman before. Gawin nating A and B. That made you like A. However, doesn't make does not make you dislike B, which means that kahit bigyan ka pa ng magandang babae, dahil sinabi mo rin mahal mo pa yung B mo, yung present, ibig sabihin, tunay yung nararamdaman mo sa B. Nagkikinig ka lang sa bagay na maliit na boses na sinasabing, uy, paano kung ganito? Paano kung ganyan? Di ba? Paano kung halimbawa pala hindi kami naghiwalay? Paano kung halimbawa pala kami pala ang tinadhana, kami pala ang ganito? I have to tell you that it is not the right thing to do and this is not the right thing to handle the situation. Hindi pagbabasihan yung feelings mo lang. Kasi may nakita kang isang bagay para makalimutan mo ng tuluyan yung nauna. Dumating lang siya ngayon dahil may nakita ka lang bago sa kanya. Pero, sinabi mo rin na hindi mo naman din sinasabing hindi mo mahal ang pangalawa, mahal mo pa rin siya. Naghahanap ka lang ng excuse and you are asking my help to help you break up the relationship, which I am not in favor of doing. Kasi it will not help you in any way. Given the scenario, let's say you did not give this letter and you finally decided that you wanted to break up the relationship with your present because your feelings with your previous came out, grows every day. So, yun na nga, you finally decided. Do you think kapag may dumating na bago or kapag lumabas yung iniwan mo na mukhang better naman sa present mo, yung binalikan mo, sa tingin mo yung feelings mo hindi rin magbabago, di ba? Magbabago rin yun. Ang kailangan na patatagin mo ngayon yung paninindigan mo. Ano ba yung kailangan mo? Kasi hindi tama yung sarili mo lang yung papakinggan mo. Baligtarin natin ang situation. Paano kung yung girlfriend mo ngayon nasa ganong sitwasyon na merong nauna sa'yo, bumalik ang feelings niya? Hindi ba mararamdaman mo rin siguro yung pwede niyang maramdaman? Baka worst pa. Kasi in our society, we tend to believe that males are polygamous. Pagdating sa female, hindi pwede, 'di ba? Ganon yung stereotype society natin na hindi pwede kapag babae, okay lang pag lalaki. But lalo na sa situation where we are in the generation that everybody is equal. Hindi lang babae, hindi lang lalaki, nandyan din ang mga tomboy, nandyan din ang mga gays, di ba? We are all given the equal opportunities and rights na ngayon napapagtibay na sa ibang bansa. So hindi fair yung gagawin mo na maghahanap ka ng reason para lang magkaroon ka ng satisfaction at saka affirmation na advice naman ito ni ganito eh. Dadamay mo pa ako, di ba? Dadamay mo pa ako sa kalokohan mo, di ba? Hindi ganon. Walang ganon, Mars, di ba? Hindi ganon. Ganito yan. You need to be strong. You need to talk to your present girlfriend. Yun lang yung way. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na gagawa ka ng paraan para mag-end ang relationship ninyo. Hindi yon. For you to find out and face the reality and able to decide, kausapin mo yung present mo. Kasi the more na hindi mo na ilalabas yung feelings mo, hindi mo na verbalize, yung may lumalaking something dun sa loob mo. Nandoon yung urge, lumalaki yung urge. Parang yung lalong pinipigil, lalong manggigigil, 'di ba? Ganun yun eh. So as long as kinikip mo ang feelings mo, lumalaki yung urge mo na hindi, mas mahal ko siya eh. Hindi kasi ganito, hindi kasi ganyan. Kausapin mo yung ka-relationship mo ngayon. Bakit? Kasi nga, ka-relationship mo siya. Hindi pwede na nag-create ka ng fantasy sa sarili mo na hindi magiging maganda ang kalalabasan. Bibigyan kita ng pwedeng scenario. Scenario dyan, what if malaman niya magpakamatay? And it is not impossible to happen. Kasi sinabi mo naman okay kayo, 'di ba? Paano kung magkakilala pala ang present and past girlfriends mo, si A and B? Paano kung magkamag-anak sila? Paano kung meron silang common friends, 'di ba? Kailangan ilabas mo yung concern mo. Paano mo ilalabas? Magkwentuhan kayo ng ka-relationship mo ngayon. Hindi yung sa dati. Kasi yung sa dati, nagkakaroon ka na ng confusion eh. So, wag mo na muna siyang lapitan hanggat maaari. And, you cannot say that you're not cheating kasi sabi mo you are chatting. Diba? And that is one of the examples na nag-cheat ka rin. Bakit? Kasi hindi lahat ng hati ang feelings mo. There are things that you mention to your girlfriend. There are things that you mention to her. Hati yung feelings mo, so you are not being truthful 100% sa ka-relationship mo, as well as you are not being truthful dito sa nakilala. Baka nga hindi mo pa nabanggit na meron kang girlfriend eh. Or, baka hindi mo rin sinabi sa letter, baka naman girlfriend mo na siya, 'di ba? Hindi mo lang sinasabi. At pinapadaan-daan mo lang 'yan. So it's going to be unfair. Unfair doon sa present relationship mo dahil wala siyang kaalam-alam na nagkakaganyan ka na pala. Kausapin mo siya in a casual way na, "Oy, alam mo ba yung ex ko, nakita ko siya, tapos nag-iba yung hitsura niya, maganda siya." Doon pa lang makikita mo na the more na nilalabas mo, it helps kasi the more na nilalabas mo, para siyang lobo eh. Nilalabas mo yung hangin. Hindi mo pinapasikip. Kasi the more na pinapasikip mo, sasabog at sasabog yan, magkakamali ka. Instead of ending into one relationship, baka wala kang mapuntahang relationship. Baka wala kang mapuntahang relationship. Kasi you are imposing na parang nagiging selfish ka. Nagiging selfish ka in a way na hindi ka maka-move on, tapos meron ka pang idadamay na feelings na hindi mo alam paano kung hindi siya marunong mag-handle ng gano'n. At para sa mga nakikinig natin mga kaibigan, lagi yung tatandaan, it is not wrong to have fun, but it is wrong to play. Thank you so much, 1878 Orange. Yeah, thank you so much. So hi, yes, IE33, thank you so much for staying. And Rowena Busy Music, thank you so much. And it does not mean that you had the urge feeling to have the previous relationship. Means that she's the one. I think she's the one because I lost her before and now I found her and she looks great and then you're telling me that the present relationship that you have now, that there's nothing wrong with her. So it does not make sense. You're just making yourself in a situation where you might lose either or instead of gaining someone, instead of gaining your previous, or instead of having the possible person that you might end up with as your forever. Diba? It 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 takes a while for us to accept somebody from a relationship, and rarely are those who are ready to take all the risks. Rarely are those who are ready to take the risk. In reality, and I always say that, as I mentioned earlier, life is not made to have a manual. The only book that you can listen to or that you can base your life with is the Holy Bible, the Holy Quran, or your book as what you have believed to be your faith as a reflection of your religious beliefs and practices. And life is complex because somebody's decision may not come out with another person's decision. Why so? Because we are dealing with people. And that can be the same with like me working as a nurse. Me as a nurse, I can generalize the procedures based on the textbook. However, the reaction of the patient, the religious beliefs of the patient, the cultural beliefs, the family practices and traditions. These are the things that we have to consider and respect as a human being. Not just because we wanted to finish the certain procedure, but there are compromises that we need to reorient them, that this is the rules, and you should just tell me if you're ready for the coming procedures and so and so. And it may not be as the same as what you have in having a relationship, but you could just base on that scenario that you cannot just consider your own benefit. You cannot just be selfish. You have to consider the other person, and the only casual way to make you create that decision is to speak to her in a casual way. I met my ex girlfriend, and she's working in the same building as I am working, and she looks great. That's it. Period. She looks great. Because women has the intuition with the words of men, and this differs men from women. Kasi men men may be superficial in emotion, but they would know in action. With female, they can feel that there is something, but they may be slow with the action. So yun yung pagkakaiba in general. And we have to be careful with we have to be careful with how we please ourselves, kasi we do not want to end up being the reason of another person's loss, or another person's sadness, or another person's depression. There are things that, or there are people that could not be together. Ibang reason naman din yon. Knowing your differences, you could not make something together as a whole. It always breaks out metaphor metaphorically speaking, diba? Um, a relationship has to be between you and the other person. Now, kung i-insist mo, if you will keep on insisting na, no, because my feelings for her popped up because she looks great, because, try to think about if those becauses, those reasons are not there. Do you think you will feel the same na you wanted to be with your ex-girlfriend again? What if there's no factor? There's no factor that would make you excite. She she look What if she looks the same? Diba? Try to imagine yourself on those scenarios. Kasi ikaw lang naman din ang at the end of the day, even if I preach how long and how many times, or how many examples I would tell you, at the end of the day, ikaw pa rin ang magdidesisyon. I am here not just to be your conscience, but I am here to make you realize and lay all the cards on the table na these are your options. The options will still remain from whichever you choose. Ito yung mga options, di ba? It's not going to make me rich if you don't follow my advice, di ba? Pero, for you to seek somebody's help and for you to seek somebody's opinion, it means that you are not making sense of yourself. You just want to have somebody's voting you in favor of you so that you won't feel guilty. that you know you are going to make a mistake, a big mistake of your life, diba? You can end up being friends with her. Kailangan. You have to differentiate your feelings, your infatuations. Kasi kapag mayroon siyang nilabas na ugali or something, yung yung because na nakapagbigay sa'yo ng pagbabalik ng feelings, yun din ang magiging reasons para ay mas mabait pa rin pala yung girlfriend ko ngayon. Kasi let me tell you this, you are afraid to make a decision to leave her because you're thinking, but she's still great. But I still love her. But I still have the feelings for her. Nanghihinayang ka. And because you are not sure with your past girlfriend, however, you got attracted with something that you have not seen before when you are with her, diba? You are not sure. So matuto ka na magstay doon sa sure ka. Stand on your own, and it's not going to make you less of a man to not run after your previous girl. Kasi sabi nga, di ba, you cannot start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. If you do not know how to move on, why are you having this 1 year relationship with your girlfriend now? Diba? It only means na you moved on. Somehow you moved on. And it is like you're just being afraid that you might make a mistake. And in life, making a mistake is the only reason for you to stand and be strong. Sa present na relationship mo, wala. So my question is it going to be worth breaking? That is my answer. Kasi you want my help, I have given you the scenarios, I have given you the possible reasons. Now, my answer is it worth? Kasi it's going to be you who can weigh it. I can just preach, I can just tell you all of my experiences from my friends, experiences from myself, experiences from who I know, experiences from let's say the movies that I've watched, which in reality most of it 75% may not be applicable because it will always depend on the other person. Kung sarili mo lang iintindihin mo, syempre alam mo na. Pero you are dealing with another person. And in this situation, you might be dealing with three. Kasi hindi mo binanggit, you might be having a relationship now with your previous girlfriend and then you're having a relationship still with your present. In any angle, it is still cheating. Kaya it is going to be between you and your present girlfriend. Kasi this is just one of those trials na dadaan sa inyo. And trial ito sa'yo. How are you going to communicate in an honest way as a partner ng girlfriend mo? Diba? Kasi isa pa lang yan na ganyang sitwasyon. Paano na yung ibang situation na kailangan mo ng desisyon? Paano na kung halimbawa dumayo ng ilang weeks ang girlfriend mo and then along the way somebody came, that doesn't necessarily mean that she's your previous girlfriend, may bago. 'Di ba? Gano'n naman kasi minsan eh. Ang mga may relationship, whoever is the one who's feeding the emptiness is the person, most of the time is the person that you fancy. Pero there are other relationships where you know that it's already wrong, but you slipped and you were thinking things might change, iba rin yun. Pero on this relationship kasi, you will not you will not end up or jumping to another relationship kung alam mong tapos na, diba? So, mega mega love shoutout tayo sa lahat ng mga nandiyan. I'm going to be reading your comments. Medyo mahaba-haba mga pangyayari. Yes, thank you so much. Lahat po kayo may jacket na. Thank you po for coming on first honor natin sa HK Amazing Grace 2. Congratulations sa iyo ha, JG Vlogs. Thank you so much for staying. Aliyah Bayaga, thank you so much. Adams Apple 29, thank you so much. Mi Hearty Foodie Officials, thank you so much po. Mga dati kong kadikitan itong mga to G's Garden, thank you so much. And yes, pwede po kayo maglapagan dyan. At nagbaba po ng mga bahay, magtikitan lang po kayo. At lahat ng mga tao dito, mga legit po yan, mga legit po. Thank you so much. Oo. Yes. Dating dikit na, yes. And then, okay, now ko lang nakita. Hindi pala kita dikit. Ayun lang, di ba? Tignan ninyo, baka mamaya hindi nyo mga kadikitan yung mga nandiyan dyan. Tamsak na rin ha, sa host ha. Tamsakan lang ninyo. O, di ba? You can use any mga kasoring and Team JJ and Lolo's team. Thank you so much. Meron nagsabi nga that they agreed, yes. Pero I'm not saying that you have to always agree, pero the option will always be yours at the end of the day, di ba? And yes, 1878 Orange said, that makes sense. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir Aye. Oo nga, thank you. Yes, Adia Paul, twin of Ajimoto, thank you so much. Ayan, mga kasor, hi, thank you so much for staying. Yes, G's Garden and more, agreed. Thank you. Meron po tayong poll, ha? Meron tayo ditong poll. And it is related to our letter sender. To fight for, yes or no, which means that I have to elaborate on that, ha? Pero so far, we have 75% who voted to fight for and 25% who voted not to fight for. Must Mr. Confused fight for his feelings towards having a relationship with the previous girlfriend that he has been telling his feelings came back, diba? Resulting to leaving the present relationship. Yun yung ating poll eh. So kumbaga 75% so far ang nag-agree. Nako, isang charorot to. Baka magbago ang isip ninyo, but I'm not saying that you're right, I'm not saying that you're wrong. Of course, it's your opinion, and I really really respect your opinion. And for me, in life, it is how you own your mistake. And if you have identified that you have taken that mistake, that wrong turn, the real lesson there is how you're able to get up and then walk again. Yun yun. But trying to prevent not to commit the same mistake. That is the most important reason or lesson in life for you to realize something. Kasi realizing something is not always that easy. Kasi I can just preach on things like this na ganito ang gawin mo, ganyan ang gawin mo. Pero kung hindi mo naman din susundin, 'di ba? I mean, yes, it's your life, but you're not going to ask somebody's opinion or somebody's help if you know that what you're doing is wrong. Yun lang yun. If you know that what you're doing is wrong. Kaya, magkakaroon po tayo ng music before po tayo mag-end para naman po maging masaya ang ating gabi. Diba? Titingnan natin kung maririnig pa yung music. Para po sa lahat. Ay, naging 67% yung yes. May nagbagong isip. May nagbagong isip. Tingnan natin yan. Naririnig ko ninyo. I-edit ko na lang siya. Diba? May harang pa eh. Hop and go. Thank you so much for coming. Lagyan kita ng jacket ha. We are going to be having 25 minutes more, 30 minutes more. Yan. Baka sakaling meron akong hindi pa nabigyan ng jacket dyan, sigaw lang kayo ha. Ay sorry ha, hop and go, ang dami pala. Ang dami palang beses, di ba? Ay, ito, hindi ko nabasa from Aliyah Paul, twin of Ajimoto. Tama sis, Lulay. I'm sorry, my youngest using. Hungry kasi siya. Laging photo bomber, hindi pala. Video bomber ito. Ayun nga, sabi niya, tama sis, Lulay. Pero I won't fight for it na talaga. And not interested anymore. Haha. For now. Diba? Kasi, may mga bagay na if we keep on holding on, it's not going to help us move on. Diba? Lagi ka nag-iisip, parang nag-hoard ng gamit yan. You try to keep on, you continue keeping your old things. At the end of the day, you now realize that you're having a pile of useless things na dapat you could have donated, you could have given away. Pero na ang problema mo ngayon, they're all cluttered in your place, di ba? So how are you going to have free, spacious house, di ba? Kung gano'n naman ang mangyayari. Yan. And at the same time, mag-e-end din ng ating poll maya-maya, di ba? Thank you, JEG Vlogs, for staying. Ayan. Para po sa lahat, ha? Naririnig po ba? Yes, it's you. You're the one in my life. I've known from the start that it's you I'd spend forever with. So please hold on with me. You know so well that we can't last a day without each other. You're all I have, and I'm all that's there to keep you go. Acapella ba? Bakit ganon? Hold on, just keep on holding on. It may not be for long. Just keep on holding on with me. How's that? Hold on, just keep on holding on. It may not be for long. Just keep on holding on with me. Acapella pa rin ba, sis? Funny how we both try to show that we don't really care, but deep inside the things that matters is to have you by my side. Let the tears roll down, that's okay, because tomorrow no one's going away. Just let this be and hold on with me. Hold on with me. Hold on, just keep on holding on. It may not be for long. Just keep on holding on with me. Hold on, just keep on holding on. It may not be for long. Just keep on holding on with me. Wala. Hold on, just keep on holding on. It may not be for long. Just keep on holding on with me. Hold on, just keep on holding on. It may not be for long. Just keep on holding on with me. Siguro sa susunod, hindi ko gagamitin ang naka-VH siya, nakakabit sa Bluetooth. Pero tatanggalin ko siya. Didikit ko na lang. Eh kapag ginawa naman niya yun, di ba, ang mangyayari, ganito. Siguro ganyan na lang mas maririnig, ano? Love comes, love goes, but the sudden feeling never lets me be. Somehow I know part of me's changed since you've been gone. like a sturdy tree that's seen 1,000 seasons. I've to shed my leaves in winter to grow them back in spring, to welcome life again, to welcome you. So, so goes my love. Still believe in dreams of having you around. Too bad memories feed the mind and not the heart, where I want you to be. So I ask myself, what you have left behind for me? To go on each day, to live as if I'll have you once again. What else is there that's real but all the pain that I feel? So let the pain remain forever in my heart. For every throb it brings is one more moment spent with you. I let the pain bring on the rain. If that's the only way, if there's no other way to be with you again. Thank you so much. So let the pain remain forever in my heart. For every throb it brings is one more moment spent with you. I let the pain bring on the rain. If that's the only way, if there's no other way to be with, if there's no other way to be with you again. At para ang feelings mo, ma-confirm, di ba? You have to move on and set it free. Bago po tayo mag-end. Thank you po sa lahat ng mga nag-stay. Salamat. We often fool ourselves and say that it's love only, 'cause when it's gone we end up being lonely. So how are we to know that it just isn't so? That we just have to let each other go. There were many times when we shared precious moments, but later realized that they were only stolen moments. So how are we to know that it just wasn't so? That we just had to let each other go. If loving you is all that it means to me, when being happy is all I hope you'd be, Loving you must mean I really have to set you free. Each day we need my love for you keeps growing stronger, but every time we meet makes leaving you so much harder. So how are we to know that this just wasn't so? That we just have to let each other go. If loving you is all that means to me, when being happy is all I hope you'd be, yeah. Then loving you must mean I really have to set you free. Letting go is not an easy task. When smiling feels like I must wear this lonely mask. It hurts deep inside, and I just cannot hide that there's anguish at the thought that we should have to part. Loving you is all that means to me. When being happy is all I hope you'd be, yeah. When loving you must mean I really have to set you free. If loving you is all that means to me, when being happy is all I hope you'd be, yeah. When loving you must mean I really have to set you free. Ayan. And for our closing song for tonight, isa sa mga favorite ko, by Tyler Collins. At para po sa inyo, thank you so much for staying. Siyempre, this is going to be my closing song. Thank you for teaching me how to love, showing me what the world means, what I've been dreaming of. And now I know there is nothing that I could not do. Thanks to you for teaching me how to feel, showing me my emotions, letting me know what's real from what is not. What I got is more than I ever hoped for, and a lot of what I hope for is thanks to you. No mountain, no valley, no time, no space, no heartache, no heartbreak, no fall from grace can't stop me from believing that my love will pull me through. Thanks to you. Thank you, Rowena Busy Music. This is going to be my closing song naman na. Thank you so much. Oh, there's no mountain, no valley, no no space, no heartache, no heartbreak, no fault and grace can't stop me from believing that my love will see me through. Thanks to you, thanks to you for teaching me how to live, putting things in perspective, showing me how to give and how to take. No mistake, we were put here together. But if I break down, forgive me, but it's true that I am aching with a love I feel inside. Thanks to you, you. Thanks to you. Ayan po. Thank you so much. Mega mega love shoutout po sa 5 million na nagstay po sa atin until the end of the program. And let us check now. We are going to be ending the poll at nanalo po ang Fight for It. At the end of the day, it's going to be your decision. And the main reason, the main thing that you must understand is, yan po lumabas, with 9 votes, 66% voted yes to fight for and 33% voted. Kaya, yes, I have a Smule account. Sige. Lulay of all aces din. Knock-knock mo lang ako dyan. Yan. So, at the end of the day, no matter what advices your other friends, other significants tell you, if whatever it is that you choose, nobody must judge you, but yourself has to at least able to stand on the decision that you made. And ang masaya, yes, kita tayo sa Smule, ang masaya sa buhay is you get to choose, you have the freedom to work on your options, to meet other things, other people, and to mingle. And the main thing for you as a person is for you to stand for what you believe, to stand on the decision that you make without blaming others, diba? And for you, Mr. Confused, I believe that you have decided on something. You're just asking for other people's votation, diba? Based on our poll, from what they heard, nanalo yung to fight for, and it's up to you who to fight for. But make sure that kung ano man yun, whatever decision you make, you'll be able to stand up for it. At wala kang i-blame na ibang tao. Diba? And para sa ating mga kalulers, diba? Life is so short. Life is for living. And on Lulay of all aces, you will learn nonsense, useful things that you can apply on your daily lives. Kaya, eto po, nagbababay na po tayo. Good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.